what's weird, what's interesting about the whole marriage thing, I'll say too, is this, man, is a lot of guys, I think what happens is they don't actually look at their relationships. I think they go too much into the love aspect of it, which is cool. You could have love, you know, you could have love for your girl and all that other stuff, which is cool. But I think what a lot of guys on is the business aspect of the relationship, because relationships are still business. You understand what I'm saying? And I think what happens is a lot of guys miss that part of the actual situation. So if you're going to have a woman around you and she's going to be with you on a consistent basis to where she becomes your girlfriend and eventually becomes your wife, what guys who have weak ass game do is they just have her sitting there looking pretty. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But guys with game, what they do is they implement the woman into their situation, into their life, to have her as a helpmate to build him up. You see what I'm saying? So basically, you got to put your woman to work if you're going to have a woman. You understand? So meaning if you're going to have a woman in your life, she should be actually contributing some sort of energy to your situation to create something better. You understand? But what most guys do is they meet a woman, they get married like in 2 months or something, or 6 months. So they fall in love and they're just like head over heels for some woman. And then what happens is it doesn't work out. They get mad because the woman divorces them and take half their stuff. If you are in a relationship and it doesn't work out, that's cool, because stuff like that goes down. But wouldn't it make more sense if you was with a woman for an extended period of time, and for that extended period of time, she actually helped you build something, so that if it does not work out and she does get something, it's something she earned? You see what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of guys get upset, because they're in a situation with a woman who got something from them, but she didn't earn anything. You see what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of guys are bitter about the whole marriage thing, or guys, sort of, just latch on to being in a relationship, and when it doesn't work, they're upset and they're like, like they're just all over the place. So I always tell guys, they got to look at the business aspect of a relationship, meaning what is this woman actually doing for me versus her just being there because she's a consistent source of vagina and because she looks good. You know what I'm saying?
Affy says, I need to be complete first before he even thinks about settling down. So Affy, go ahead and rebuttal. So now, most 21 Savage said women don't want to build with men anymore. You said, well, I'd rather be complete besides settling down anyway, before I do that anyway.
Yeah,
so
bro.
Go ahead and rebuttal.
I don't even make 20 bands a month, bro. What I want to need a girlfriend for, bro? Why would I want to do that? That ain't gonna help. That's gonna slow it down, cause she gonna want date nights and shit, and she gonna want to fuck when I don't feel like it. And then I might have some shit to do, and then I fuck, and then I want to go to sleep. See, no, I'm gonna stay my ass single and get all my shit accomplished, and then I can focus on the girl. But matter of fact, I won't have to focus on the girl, because my shit gonna be so put together that she ain't gonna be able to replace me, and that's gonna be 70% right there. Just me coming in, because I'm working on my shit. She ain't coming in here with nothing, bro. So it's just like a chick moving in with me. This my couch, my TV, my fucking clock, my fucking pictures. You can stay or you can go. You can grab the purse that you came with, and that's all that's it. The only exception for that is a woman's purpose becoming, my purpose becoming the woman's purpose. That's the only way. But it got to be genuine though. It don't have to be because I gave her fucking 5 hours of flavor every fucking night and shit. She gotta already be into it, and I advance that. You see what I'm saying? Not just, okay, she got the look, she got the height, she dressed. Now I'm going to fucking make her into it. Nah, bro. She gotta already have that genuine desire as like a piece of clay for me to build off of. I'm not trying to, break hearts. I'm not trying to change hearts though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like selling a car. You know what I'm saying? I can sell a car. I got game. I can tell people about the history and the miles and in the Carfax and the stereo system and all that. But guess what? If a woman pulls up and she's already interested in the kind of car, which is me, If she's already looking for a red Ferrari, then the features come after. You see, the features come after. She's already interested. We can build off of that. I don't have to convince her, you know, because a lot of times men spend too much time trying to convince women to do shit, and see what happens is the woman ends up resenting them because they were convinced. You made them feel manipulated, right? Because what you molded and the vision that you had, and you put it in front of her, it wasn't accurate, and it wasn't accurate because it really wasn't your vision. That's why you didn't paint it right. It wasn't your actual vision. You were just telling her what you thought she wanted to hear.
Right.
So you can't become that. You see what I'm saying? You can't become that. When you are that, then they adapt. She got to be so solid that I say I want to stop doing things to reward her because she's so significant in my life. Not to like fucking shit because it ain't been 3 weeks and I need to bust a nut. Fuck all of that, bro. Fuck all of that. I watch a porno. That's 5 minutes, take a shower, and I can move on my fucking day. I ain't got to deal with nobody's attitude.
Rom, I'm gonna ask you to see if you can meet it in the middle with the two. Now, Afi, he stated, be complete first. You know, Locario and anybody else will be like, hey, a woman should be able to build with you.
Yeah.
Now, you have people out there talking about avoid the women with the PhDs who care about a woman that's educated. And this sounds like somebody that's kind of like a perfect helpmate, especially if you're trying to have like a legacy or a business and keep it in the family so you can basically have potential growth in the future.
Ultimately, and I've said this, I've told guys no matter what I say, go out and apply it to your life. I'm just giving a perspective. I don't. When I meet every single woman, I deal with them as an individual, and I'm seeing what she can bring to my life. Because I've known some PhDs. Shoot, they might have that degree, but when they with you, they leaving all that to the side. So what's the big deal? It's like, I mean, I know some women, they like bosses, managers. And they get like yes daddy when they away from the job. You know? So it's like, but ultimately what I'm saying is every man gotta decide what's good for him. Like I'm just giving a perspective. We all giving a perspective, but ultimately the man gotta say, okay, what's good for me? That PhD might be good for him. That woman who's 37 might be good for him.
Right.
You know? Shoot. I know some 50 and 60-year-olds, they got tight ass bodies. So it's like you ultimately got to follow your own thing. See, too, and you know that's why I don't like even calling my supporters followers. I'll still do it out of a reflex, but I want them. I'm like, shoot, y'all need to climb with me because y'all got to ultimately every single man got to develop his own game, and that's all I'm trying to do is wake them up to say, okay, what do you want? What's your mission?
Right.
Does he fit into it? Because you never know. Let's use the PhD thing. Somebody say don't do it, but okay, not even a PhD. What if she got an advanced degree in accounting or something and you building your business?
That's what I always say, yeah.
Yeah, she might help, or she might got the connections. You know? So you can't just automatically, I ain't gonna mess with her because she's that. It's like, no. It's like, where does she fit in?
Yeah.
Where does she fit in? And I see in what both of them are saying, because ultimately a man does got to get himself together. But then when he wants to build further, yes, a woman helps with that. So they both right. And really, I would even lean more to even saying the man, he needs to get himself together to even get to that relationship thing. Many guys keep asking. I'm like, dude, instead of chasing the women, you need to at least get your mind right. You know, at least everything else will follow. Get your mind right. Because, you know, when you're dealing with women, one of the things is they always going to follow their own agenda.
Right.
They going to fight on it. And if your shit ain't together, you're going to be reacting to her instead of saying, hold up, you're supposed to lead. And somebody say, well, how's that game? Women want to follow. They want to follow. But in order for a woman to follow, you got to know where you going. So a man need to have a relationship with himself. Then he can build whatever he want to do past that.
I'm about to give you a hack because this is where y'all be messing up at.
Uh-oh.
Y'all be thinking This is where y'all be messing up at, players. You guys be chasing women with money to become more broke. So these cats, they go right. They go out. They go on Tinder. They go wherever, and then they meet a chick, right? So they shooting the shit with the chick. Oh yeah, she a doctor. So boom. So now the man feeling like he hit the lottery, bro. Ooh, she a doctor, right? So now what he do? He look at her as a catch. So now he going out buying new clothes to impress her. He thinking about more money. So it's like, since he knows she got money, he want to show he got money too. But he don't got the money like her. You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to flex just to keep her attention, bro. So you got the woman with the money, and you want to keep her attention by making it seem like you equal to her. And you going broke doing it, bro. And then you gonna run out of gas, and she gonna ice you, bro. And you ain't learned nothing from her, bro. All you learn how to do was to spend your money and trick off just to impress a woman with money. So when you meet women with money, guess what? This is the opposite what you're supposed to do. You supposed to act like they must. Excuse me. If you're not really there, you supposed to act like the money ain't nothing, bro.
Right.
Because it ain't yours yet. Has she even when you took her out to eat steak and lobster, did she even tip? Nah, I got it, baby. I'm a big dog. No, don't you dare do that. Y'all be thinking that look good and shit for the chick, bro. She done put you on the trick bag. So you gotta be used to that. You can't let that affect, especially if she's not talking about doing anything for you. A lot of times you meet these women with money and you actually put yourself in activity man. You put yourself as activity man. So you looking at it like, ooh, I got this bad one and she a doctor. What we doing on Friday? She looking at it like, where this nigga gonna take me on Friday? She don't even want to see you. She just like what you produce. You produce. Where you gonna take him, to the carnival, to the fish? I wonder what he's gonna think of this week. She don't give a fuck about you, right? But that's where you set yourself up at. So we got more control than we know that we do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't the woman is crazy or the woman is entitled or the woman it is anything, bro. It's because of you, bro. Because she can do whatever the fuck she want, and you still gonna call her. You still gonna you think because you yell at her and shit that she learned the lesson.
Successful women, high value women, PhDs. Why do they need to be overlooked? Is it really all that serious from what we've been hearing? Rest in peace, because you know who. But is it just a misunderstanding?
What is it with avoiding? I want to know what's the why? What was the reason I was just saying to avoid those women?
Because too masculine. Like if they had to compete to get where they are today, of course they had to carry up on some type of low femininity or high masculinity because they're competing with other men. Like they'll say, stay away from female police officers, military, the CEO or whatever. That's why I said bring it home. What's the misunderstanding?
What they don't realize is that those women are working for men. So basically they're in a situation where they're already in a submissive position. They're just submissive to their boss, but they ain't submissive to their man at home. So it's really the man at home that doesn't know how to be a leader so that his woman will be submissive to him. So it doesn't matter that the fact that he's a PhD or she's in this situation. It's just that he's the dude who's weak and doesn't know how to manage his woman, or his woman doesn't respect him in that manner. That's all it really is. A lot of dudes, they get it confused and think. See, the problem is most guys don't understand their influence, or they don't understand that they can influence their woman. So most guys are influenced by their women instead of the women being influenced by them. So this is why the guys are like, man, I'm not gonna mess with those women, because those guys feel like they can't influence women because that's never been their forte. Like they're always influenced by the woman. So now what it is that for a woman who's not the PhD, who's not in those positions, because they think that those women are easier to deal with. But what happens is that in general, those guys have an issue dealing with women, period, because they don't really have game like So a woman that's the PhD seems like the challenge when it's not really that, because that woman who's the PhD, she still has a guy or guy she's dealt with or is dealing with now who she respects, who she's submissive to, who she's gonna be, you know, about what that guy's about, because he knows how to make it work. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Some women they'll pay a gigolo just to submit. That's how
Exactly.
much they want.
Right.
Seriously, trust me.
Oh,
They
man,
gotta
we
be,
gonna
that
say
woman
that.
gotta come out in them somewhere. I don't care what they do. Here's the thing. You just gotta stop being intimidated by women. That's something my mother taught me. She said, don't be intimidated by anybody smaller than you.
Right. Exactly.
Man, shoot, that's the worst thing.
You do it in the chat.
The woman, if you want that, okay, she got a degree. Okay. Okay, good. You can feed yourself. Okay. Well, we got to talk about what can we talk about? It's like, you know, seriously, too many men out here acting like they scared of a woman. I'm like, the women don't bite unless you want them to. I mean,
Right.
Exactly.
shoot, I don't get that. It's like, just talk. Even a woman, if she ain't feeling you or something, she can still respect you.
Mm-hmm.
You can still get respected. I can count on one hand with fingers left over how many times I really got like a woman's just disrespect, and even then she wasn't yelling or something in a rejection, and even then it was still very calm. That was the best. If you just talk to him or something, and he might say, "Yeah, I got a man and everything." I said, "Okay, cool. Yeah, you got a good day." And really, if you out here, sometimes, man, just have a conversation with the woman without trying to get in. You know,
Yeah.
just shoot the breeze, something, man. There's an abundance out here, man. You supposed to be focused on, your main thing anyway. And plus, there's always somebody. Shoot, if you do a woman right, shoot, you can always call her back up.
When I had my guest Bianca Ariel, I was even talking about how just the art of conversation is gone. Just being friendly. Like, you don't have to try to get the number. You don't have to try to smash. I wouldn't even say some of you guys out there just needs to practice. Just really just say hi. Just have a decent conversation and just move on. You don't have to like have an ulterior motive of trying to bag the girl. Just be friendly, and we need to bring back being friendly. I know there's platforms out there like, I don't care all that fluff talk. I just want to do this, and I get it. But some of y'all really just need to learn how to just pretty much just be cordial and friendly first before y'all try to like, go out there and go Red Bull mode 1. Like, some of y'all just need to like learn how to get comfortable with just basically chilling and chopping it up with like a random woman. Just say hi, compliment, and keep it moving, and that's it.